Are you ready?
Jamie Markley, David Van Camp, and Scott Robbins.
We just become best friends. Yep.
Making sense of it all.
Now I get it.
And having some fun.
Lighten up, Francis.
This is the Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show.
All right, let's do it. The Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show. Jamie Markley, David Van Camp, Scott Robbins.
Yep.
Okay. I guess we could start. We got so much to tackle today and a lot of fun to have, too. Let's start with Iran. Let's get that out of the way. Where do we stand?
Nobody really knows, but Vice President...
what time is it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, honest to God. Okay, go ahead.
You're starting off the week angry.
I know. It just...
Andres is back from vacation. He doesn't have a care in the world. He's like, I am so relaxed right now. Everybody's like coming in and they're happy. And all of a sudden, I hear Iran and you go off.
Oh, I know David's going to explain all this to us, but
Well,
it
I
was like
can't.
every 90 seconds today.
Yeah, it's like the strait's open, the strait's closed.
Yeah.
There's a deal, there's a snub, there's an acceptance. And so J.D. Vance this morning giving his report on the fresh round of negotiations with Iran.
Okay.
This is probably what we're most excited about as Americans. The Iranians have agreed to invite IAEA inspectors back into their country. That is a major milestone for the American people and the first step in permanently denuclearizing or permanently ending a nuclear weapons program in Iran. And that's exactly what we wanted to do. That's exactly what we asked to happen. We made a lot of great progress on other nuclear talks. And that leads me to the final thing that we wanted to accomplish, which is actually set up the process for the technical negotiations that will follow.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Stock market feels good about it.
The technical negotiations that will follow.
The nitty-gritty, I guess, so we're still in the promise ring phase of this peace negotiation. I don't know, man.
That's a great way of putting it, actually. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
We got the promise ring. You didn't have it before, but now you have it.
Hold on
The
a second.
engaged to be engaged ring.
Hold on. Are promise rings still a thing?
I don't know. Been a while for me.
I haven't heard about a promise ring for a long time. Just asking.
I don't know.
It might be.
Did you ever give a promise ring to someone?
I did.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah.
they're still selling right now. I see
Okay.
one for $590. $590, my goodness.
I want to know the percentage on the promise that the promise
I was just
actually
gonna
is
say that.
fulfilled.
She's probably still waiting for the phone to ring. It hasn't rung yet.
You're talking about mine?
Yes.
No, I married somebody else.
Well, I know you did. I mean, she's waiting. The other gal.
No, she got married too.
Oh, okay.
No, it all worked out well.
All right, nice. She's
Other news going on. Sorry I brought it up.
I
didn't bring up promise ring. I'm just like, is that still a thing? Anyway,
ask, yeah.
Keir Starmer, how about that? Resigned.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You should.
Been predicted for weeks.
Terrible.
Yeah. So
But hold on a second. He wept?
He did, yeah. So he is the sixth prime minister to resign in the last decade. The last person to serve a full term as prime minister of the UK was David Cameron, who was reelected and then resigned right after being reelected.
Yeah,
They can't keep a damn government together.
No, they can't.
Anyway, he has announced he's resigning, and yes, he got misty while he was making the announcement today.
Okay. Yeah.
When I leave the biggest job in the country, I shall spend more time on the most important job, being the best husband I can to my fantastic wife, Vic, who has been a rock by my side.
What's her name?
Vic?
That's what I thought he said.
I thought he said Fig.
Fig?
Oh, Fig.
Is her name Fig?
I don't know.
Oh,
I didn't know. I thought he said Vic. And then
thought
I
he
was
said
seriously
Vic,
for a
too.
second. I'm like, well, hold
Oh,
on.
it
Is
is
he married
Vic.
to a dude?
It is Vic. Victoria is her name.
Okay. Got it. All right.
not Victor.
No.
Okay. Very good.
Through good times and bad, and being the best dad I can to my beautiful children, who are my pride and my joy. Thank you very much.
Okay.
There you go.
Joining a long list of other manly men.
Yes.
Whip in front of people.
Vindication for a lot of people.
Thank you, Van Jones.
By the way, in about half an hour during What's Your Story, I do have another weeper coming up.
Really?
And it's another TV anchor.
Yes, I heard it. I did.
Oh, I can't wait.
You're familiar with some of these people. You might even know who it is.
It's not Kinzinger. It's not Adam
No.
Kinzinger.
You
guys won.
Okay.
You guys held. Democracies
Okay.
are not defined by our bad days.
Yeah.
Crying
We're
Adam
defined by-
Kinzinger. He's a super crier. I never saw the guy not crying. He's always crying.
Keir Starmer's not a good guy.
No, he's not.
No.
Okay, I'm not just poking fun because he was crying. He was terrible.
He was.
At his job. And what happened there on his watch, and he's not the only one, with all the girls being raped and people not wanting to be, quote, Islamophobic, wouldn't even talk about it and shut people down for it. Yeah, dude, you should pay a price for that.
Things have turned. I mean,
and
again, I know that most people cited the economy as being the problem because it's in the tank, but the reason the economy's in the tank is because of open borders.
Yes, that's one of the many reasons.
And it was porous. It's
oh, my gosh.
What's happened there.
Really bad.
Yeah, they hired Rick Pitino, by the way, to be the next one.
Good luck. Okay, so I saw this. I just reminded of this when you were talking about, the different people crying or whatever. I saw Don Lemon cry over the weekend.
Again?
Yeah, he was interviewing Kamala Harris. I don't have the clip of him getting all misty because it's been really hard for him.
What has been?
Well, ever since Minneapolis, St. Paul.
Well, that's his own fault.
I know, but he's a victim, Scott.
Yeah.
You know how this works.
Jeez. What do you think was going to happen?
But, I thought on a Monday, day after Father's Day, people, maybe want to be inspired. And this is one of the most inspirational messages I think you could ever hope for from Kamala Harris.
Oh, no.
I knew you'd want to hear it, Scott.
Well, can we discuss it afterwards as to what we actually heard?
Yes, I think that's what we want to do. Like, what's the takeaway from this inspiration?
That would be good.
Okay, roll it.
I believe that when we feel powerless, we are powerless. And when we feel powerful, we are powerful. And I believe we are powerful. And I believe, Don, I really, truly believe this. We each have light inside of us.
Oh, God.
And we need to know that is what inspires our hope as much as anything external to ourselves. And when we feel that and not allow an election or an individual to dampen that light, and instead let that light kind of carry us, in particular through moments of darkness.
I'm sorry, I just had to add a little music to it because I can see you're really getting into the feels right now, Scotty. I can see it.
It's terrible.
You want more, right?
Of course.
Okay.
That we not only act on that hope, but we inspire that hope in each other. And in particular at this moment, it is so important that we not only have hope, but that we understand that should be a verb, which means...
Oh, time out, because David looks confused. Why the confusion, David?
Well, I mean, trying to follow her train of thought is like
Can't.
finding yourself in a corn maze with no entrance or exit. It's all dead ends.
You just keep bouncing around.
You're like, what? I've seen this before. What's happening?
Oh, yes. I think we're about 40 seconds left.
Oh.
Can you take it?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
that hope has to go hand in hand with action. And that action includes the overcoming the obstacles they're trying to throw in front of us in terms of access to the ballot.
Oh.
That hope combined with the action will result in us winning the midterms.
People stand in front of the ballot box, so you can't vote. That's happening, Scott. You just don't know it. Yeah.
That hope combined with action will allow us to celebrate Juneteenth in all of the traditions that involve good food and dance and laughter and family and community. And that we will also understand that hope is consistent with a commitment to the fight. The fight for equality and for freedom. And
okay, did you get all that?
This is the end of the Twilight Zone episode where it pans out and the whole planet is one giant corn maze. It's just corn as far as the eye can see. No!
You're standing there in front of a firing squad. If you could tell me what she said, we'll put our guns down.
As far as hope goes?
Yeah, well, there's no idea. I don't even know what all this was. It's just a conglomeration of words, and you can't figure it out. And I'm sure Lemon is shaking his head like he knows. And I would love to ask him when it's over. What did she just say? What was it? What was the underlying message, Don?
Well, Juneteenth came out of nowhere, too.
You did.
It's like you show up at one dead end of the never-ending corn maze, and there's the Easter Bunny. You turn another corner, there's somebody celebrating Juneteenth, and then there's a leprechaun saying Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Well, it is this weird thing where it feels like she is, like, in a paper bag that's wrapped up, but she's desperately trying to get out.
Yes.
Because she started into it, wandered into it, and now can't get out. So it's the hope, and then you're a light. And then
with the idea that you're Churchill. I mean, it's crazy.
But then to get out, you're like, what could get me out of this paper bag? Juneteenth! Boom! I'm punching trying to get out with Juneteenth. And dancing and singing, and you're the light.
Where did Shoeless Joe come from? I don't understand this.
Walking out of the corner.
Build it, they will come.
But he was an old Southern white guy, and that's no good.
So there's your inspiration to kick off the week.
Oh, my God. And
you're welcome. That's all I can say.
But it doesn't. It just gets worse.
Yes.
I don't understand.
She hasn't decided yet, by the way, if she's going to run. He asked her that.
I can only hope. I hope she runs. I hope she runs.
And if you're listening right now and you're saying, why did you torture me with that piece of audio? It's this simple. I sat through 25 minutes of it. Everybody's got to suffer if I got to suffer that much. That's it. That's all I got. Smash Up Monday.
It's like an art house movie you're watching. You can't figure out because there is no way to figure it out.
Well, I had read somewhere that there was this epic word salad. This interview's an hour. I'm desperately trying to find it, and it's taken me 25 minutes of listening to all this other nonsense that I will spare you from. Yeah.
Yeah, the guy with the mask is wandering around.
I cannot wait for her to run again, and it'll be an incredible failure.
Oh, yes.
Because voters don't like her.
But we get this. Which is just.
But when it happens,
yeah.
And there will be people screaming racism, sexism, you'll get all of it. She's not very good at it.
It's just McGurkin-y McGurkin all over again.
McGurkin-y McGurkin.
Wow. Yeah, it's double time McGurkin.
Okay, you got to explain what McGurkin is.
Well, McGurkin is, it's words, you know what the words are individually. It reads right to left, and you just think, but all cobbled together, it doesn't make any sense. And you feel dumb because you can't figure it out when nobody can.
Exactly.
You're just thinking you're not quite there on her level yet of intellect. And then you realize it's just gobbledygooky McGurkin.
It is a Mashup Monday. Yes. Now, bring some joy. David does this every Monday.
All right, it's Black Sabbath versus The Who.
Oh, my.
Who are you, Paranoid?
Oh, I've never heard it. Roll it. It works.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right?
That's really good.
It really does work.
Yeah, it does.
That's a great one, David. Well done.
Wow.
Who put that together?
That was Bill McClintock.
Man, he's
nice
the master.
Job, man. Good work.
So Biden weaponized the DOJ on COVID, and someone in the know is saying that. And the 5 stories we're watching today coming right up.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along. Which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
I was feeling the same way. After 40, the body has less testosterone, and men lose their edge. That's why I take Nugenix Total T2.
That's the testosterone booster, right?
Yes, but Total T2 is their brand new formula that skyrockets nitric oxide levels in as little as 3 hours. Since I started taking it, I've been lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. My energy is way up, and it even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles?
Yep, just send a text.
Text SPARK to 215-215 for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the next generation testosterone booster. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text SPARK to 215-215. That's SPARK to 215-215.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
The Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show. Jamie Markley, David Van Camp, Scott Robbins, and the 5 stories we're watching today.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, number 5, Trump says the reflecting pool will likely need to be drained again because of vandals that have gone in and they're peeling up paint. And
I saw a guy doing that, yeah.
There's also people who are out there protesting in favor of the algae, and I'm like, come on.
Just a pro-algae contingency. Who knew?
By the way, I saw a report on ABC that said unverified claims of vandalism.
I saw the guy do it. He got arrested for it.
All right, number 4, another violent weekend in Chicago.
Yeah.
With a couple dozen people shot, at least 4 killed. President Trump posting on Truth Social, why isn't Governor Pritzker calling me for help? We could have this fixed in a month.
They don't want it.
No,
they don't.
Want to. No.
Number 3, UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer announced he's resigning just 2 years after being elected. No prime minister has served a full term in 11 years. Number 2, Vice President J.D. Vance says Iran has agreed to let nuclear inspectors in whenever a final deal is made. I'll believe it when I see it. There I said it. And then number 1, meanwhile, Iran is stepping up the execution of dissidents.
Okay, because that's what they do.
Yes.
Yeah, that's who they are.
Yeah. And we have some people in America actually rooting for Iran.
Yeah.
Which seems, well, bad nuts crazy.
They're rooting against Trump. That's really what they're doing.
Yeah. You know what? I'm convinced, though, it wouldn't matter. They'd be rooting against J.D. Vance or Mitt Romney or John McCain or pretty much.
It's so far gone now, yeah, I would agree.
Anybody else. Okay. Good Father's Day for everybody?
Yeah.
Excellent. Any highlight you want to share? Okay.
No, not really. I mean,
you can't because it was what? Too provocative? Is that what you're saying?
No, it was not too provocative.
Got it.
No, I got
speak for yourself.
Stackable rolling tool case. That was awesome. Toolbox.
Oh, nice.
All my saws and stuff. I have that stowed away. It's awesome. I was very much excited about that, and people were making fun of me. That's okay.
Who cares? You be you, man. You know what? It is true. The most valuable thing is not so much the gift, it's what's written in the card or the written part of the card.
Yeah.
I love that stuff.
What the card says. Yes.
Yes. You know, write in different things. Thanks for this. Thanks for that. It's like, oh, man, that's really nice.
Very nice.
That's cool.
Oh, good.
That, I'll save it for later. I saw a couple of really well done shows over the weekend. It's a little rainy, so I watched a little bit more TV than I would usually do. I don't know if you happen to see this. Rod Stewart almost fainted on stage, had to use an oxygen tank.
I saw that.
Because it was so freaking hot.
Yeah.
Well, he's old, man. I mean, jeez.
Isn't that ageist?
Well, no, I mean, but you got to figure he's 80 years old and he's up there, do you think I'm sexy and all that stuff? And I mean,
it was actually,
out.
It was Young Turks. It was the end of the song.
That's a hard
and
one, too.
Yeah, he was, right there at the drum riser. And Just struggling through, man. But he's still out there doing it. This is the Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins show. Props to him for that. People still want to pay to see him do it.
I know. I don't think I would. And I like a lot of that Rod Stewart stuff, man, but... Oof.
Yeah, I wouldn't be going to the show.
I saw him once, long time ago.
And was it good?
It was good, yeah. He kicked the soccer balls into the crowd after.
He used to do that all the time.
Yeah, it was fun.
Didn't he get sued for that one time because it hurt somebody?
Hit somebody in the head or something.
Yeah.
They claimed it.
Some lady.
Kamala, I think.
All right, biggest story of the day, David.
I am refraining from making jokes about balls and Kamala.
Hitting the head.
Hitting the head. Yeah.
That's good.
That's all you got to say.
Turning over a new leaf.
Joke writes itself.
Biden weaponized the DOJ. Someone on the inside knows that's coming up. Yeah. The Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins show. Jamie Markley, David Van Camp, Scott Robbins. Remember 2020, 2021? We were talking about, well, COVID.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And talking about where it came from.
Yes.
And the whole lab leak nonsense.
Yes.
And how people were shut down on social media for talking about it.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And then you had all this stuff with the vaccines. And, of course, we know now how much Fauci was involved. Because you had, on her last day, Tulsi Gabbard releasing all these files showing what Fauci had covered up. Not exactly covered in a great deal by social or by legacy media, but at least the information's out there. And a part of a Wall Street Journal story with Jay Bhattacharya, who was at Stanford at the time, and really a well-renowned doctor. I mean, he was part of that club that was, people were saying, oh, you can't trust this guy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, he was shamed.
They ruined these people.
They were trying to ruin a lot of them.
They absolutely did.
Well-respected people. And so he was interviewed in this piece, and he talked about what the Biden administration did.
Almost from the beginning of the Biden administration, they weaponized government, aiming to control the speech around the treatment for COVID, the effectiveness of lockdowns, the harms of lockdowns, school closures, masks, you name it. High government officials, including inside the White House itself, would go to social media companies and threaten them, telling the social media companies who and what to censor.
So whenever you hear someone talk about, oh, this is an assault on democracy,
right?
You know how full of crap that is. I just don't think any of us can forget exactly what happened. That can't ever happen again.
No. but it might, because there's enough people out there who will never hear that side of the story.
I know. And that is unfortunate. You try to tell people a lot. Some people will listen, others just won't have it at all. Just part of it. There is one community right now, apparently, that's very upset, David.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, man, this is something that in the U.S. Senate race in Texas, I think the Democrats are going to, well, it's a headwind for them, for sure. And that is, there are a lot of African Americans in the state of Texas who are really ticked off on how the Democrat primary went down between James Tallarico and Jasmine Crockett.
Yeah.
And so Democrat Representative Jasmine Crockett, though, she's playing it up. She's still very bitter about losing the Senate primary to James Tallarico. And apparently Tallarico's campaign has been asking her to help out, go campaign. She's not calling them back.
Oh, man.
No. She put out a video talking about it, saying, why are y'all so obsessed with me?
Oh, gosh. Here we go.
I will say it for the record. I am not currently running for U.S. Senate. And therefore, you will not see me on the trail as if I am running for U.S. Senate. I am not running for U.S. Senate. Instead, what I have always said that I would do, whether I was the Senate nominee or otherwise, is that I will be helping down ballot candidates. But y'all are still so focused on me. Bro, like, I'm not running. I'm not running. I'm not running. I'm not running, okay? So, like, focus on the people that are in the race. So if you have this urge to be like, oh, Jasmine this, Jasmine that, maybe use that energy towards Kim Paxton this, Kim Paxton that. Because last time I checked, no matter how much I end up being a part of the conversation, there is one person that is guaranteed not to become the next senator in the state of Texas, and that's Jasmine Felicia Crockett.
Oh, my gosh.
My God, the ego is unbelievable.
It really
Nobody's
is, dude.
talking about you.
Oh, well, and if you don't know the inside story of what David just gave us and you saw that clip, you'd be saying, what the are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Well, one, they made a big deal. So there was another candidate who had run for Senate before who was going to be in the race, Colin Allred, and he wound up dropping out to make space for Jasmine Crockett. Colin Allred was allegedly described by James Tallarico as a mediocre black man. And they made a big deal about that. Colin Allred made a big deal about that. And so they made it a lot about race, and there's a whole lot of people that listen to Jasmine Crockett that will not forgive that. And then also, there was the whole stunt with Stephen Colbert, where Colbert basically at the last minute before voting started,
that's right,
brought Tallarico on the show, and CBS said, hey, whoa, this is like right before an election, dude. If you're going to do this, you have to give equal time to Jasmine Crockett. And instead of doing that, what they did was they made this whole big deal about, Trump is trying to censor us.
Right. We're the victim.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
And so they aired the interview online only. They didn't air it on the show to avoid any sort of equal time declaration or request from Jasmine Crockett's campaign, and people saw through it.
Yeah. God, what a mess, man.
And so there's part of me that's like, if I were a Democrat, I'd be a little bit ticked. Like, hey, come on, just be a team player. But at the same time, man, they propped her up until she was no longer useful to them.
Oh, there's no doubt about it.
Yesterday's news stuff with her. Yeah, I mean, so what?
Well, the other part, for the people inside the party, if you read it all, some of the inside crap through Politico and stuff like that, a lot of Democrats did not like her at all because she was so self-serving, and that was pretty much it. And she didn't work hard.
Despite the fact she has that sunshiny personality.
She wouldn't do what she was supposed to do.
No.
It was only interested in doing the cable news hits and making splashes here and splashes there, but not actually doing work. And that was her whole gig.
Problematic.
Yes, very much can be, but yeah, I think they all deserve each other. Tallarico, Crockett, and the rest. Yeah, have fun. All right, it's that time. We do it a couple of times a day. Go around the table. It may not be the biggest story out there, but it caught your attention. You want to bring it in. So, David, today, what's your story?
It's been, gosh, how long has it been? About a decade since we were introduced to a guy named Nick Filipowski. He had been a sports guy on a television station in Buffalo, New York, and he resigned. And then he wound up working across the street at a different television station. It was like a contract play. But he openly wept while talking about how much doing the 6 and 10 sports report was like life-altering for him.
Yes, it meant a lot to him. There's no doubt about that. You could never say he did not love his job.
Ugly crying, man. It was just embarrassing. Well,
we
have another one. Another local TV news person who wept on the air as he was saying goodbye to the audience that meant so much to him. Dustin Nolan, a morning anchor for NBC affiliate KWQC in Davenport, Iowa, Quad Cities. Delivered the dramatic news that he was stepping away from the news business.
Okay. Have you heard it, Scott? I haven't heard it yet.
He's been there about 4 years, by the way. So you're not talking about a guy who's, been a staple in the market for a generation.
Got it. Okay. Roll it.
I'll try to get through this. Well, before we go this morning, I have an announcement. Today is my last day here at KWQC TV6. I have chosen to step away from the news industry. Before I say goodbye, I just want to say I hope every one of you that's allowed me to be a part of your mornings know just how important that I have taken this job. How much it means to me that you've trusted
Oh, no.
Folks, you trusted me these past few years to bring you the news in the morning.
Oh, crap, man. I already feel bad.
Yep.
Holy smokes.
Yep.
That part where you... Roll that part. Oh, gosh.
That you've trusted... You've trusted me these past few years to bring you the news in the morning.
Dang.
And this is a bittersweet goodbye. Yes, I'm looking forward to my next chapter in life, but it's not easy to say goodbye. The hardest part of this job for me is the realization that I won't be working with Jenna anymore, because she isn't just the greatest co-anchor on the news desk, but she is the greatest co-anchor in life as well. And if you don't have a Jenna in your life, I suggest you find one, because she makes dreams come true in every way another human can.
It's his wife. But like, you're going to see your wife at home, bro. What are you doing?
Whoa.
It was a husband-wife combo.
Did you hear that?
Yes, I did.
Dude.
Man.
I'm like, legendary newsman Peter Jennings announced to America that he was going to be stepping down because he was dying from lung cancer. Less emotional than that guy.
Oh, gosh. Hang on.
On the news desk.
That part?
What? There's more after that. Hold on.
Okay, keep going. Man, the computer can't take it. Computer says I can't take any more of that audio.
Crashed out.
On the news desk. But she is the greatest co-anchor in life as well.
Dang, man.
The greatest co-anchor in life as well.
Okay, that moment was, you mentioned Filipowski when he said the whole thing about hockey, and he lost it. That might top that.
Every night she asked me about hockey.
I don't know, that's still incredible. That still has got to be the top.
There's all-timers, and then there's, people that come in second. That's okay.
All right, you got to pick one.
On the news desk.
Or...
Every night she asked me about hockey.
Oh, that's better.
No, it's Filipowski.
Filipowski still is the king.
Listen, man.
He's still the king.
He retains his championship.
Yes.
Weeping.
Oh, gosh.
Hockey.
I got it.
Oh.
All right, Scotty, what do you got for your story?
Oh, my. Well, my story.
I chased my dream.
I chased my dream. Okay,
stop it.
And it brought me here to Buffalo.
That's right.
In Buffalo.
Oh, I forgot about the snort. He snorted, too. I forgot that.
Yeah.
In Buffalo.
Well, he's like, Filipowski goes, I'll give him the edge as far as like top cringiest moment.
Yes.
Because at least Dustin Nolan didn't like start quoting Whitesnake and NSYNC or Backstreet Boys or whatever.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, sorry, Scotty, go ahead.
The William Diamond Middle School, Lexington, Massachusetts. Now, according to U.S. News and World Report, the second best performing middle school in Massachusetts. Its grounds are immaculate, student body prosperous, and performs exceptionally well in math instruction, number one in the state, by the way, and fifth overall in reading. So a great school, right, to send your kids to. As part of their curriculum, they teach about the Holocaust. As one would imagine, many schools do this. We all learned about the Holocaust, right? And those days, and these days anyway, there's a serious problem for some of the students, Jamie.
What?
You'll never guess who has the problem with it. Right on cue, Arab and Muslim students are complaining to the administration that having to learn about atrocities committed against the Jews made them feel unsafe and unheard. Whatever that means. I have no idea.
Well, you need to get over that.
Unsafe and unheard are just the two terms used in this therapeutic establishment right now. They're nothing more than jargon, of course, used by the DEI crowd. Anytime they demand you do something, that's
there
the
was
reason why.
no student, I'll bet you, that said, I feel unheard. It was somebody else.
Oh, there was. It wrote it.
Oh,
right, yeah. Now, exactly how you teach the historical events that took place in Germany with somehow has a significance that makes you feel unsafe or unheard because you're a Muslim and those were Jews that were extinguished. I don't know. But anyway, they're going to reevaluate what they're teaching in schools now. Now, they're not going to change anything that they heard already. They can't do that. But moving forward, they're going to soften the blow a little bit more and be more inclusive, whatever that means.
Yeah, what does that mean?
I think you should talk about all the Muslims that got slaughtered by other Muslims.
Yeah, do it. That'd be fine, too.
The school said some of you felt unseen. Some of you felt like your own history, your identity, and your community was left out or erased. Some of you left that session feeling less safe, not more safe.
Okay.
We've heard from these families, and we believe you.
Okay.
Said the school.
Okay. Yeah, got it.
All right, got it.
Oh, by the way, for my story, the terrorist attack that didn't happen at the UFC fight.
Oh, yeah.
Rogan talking about what Trump said about it. I don't know if you've heard that. It's worth a listen. That and Nimrod's in the news coming up.
Career changers, including veterans and active duty service members. Your transition starts here. Go from GI to IT in a matter of months. Become a certified cyber warrior with training at My Computer Career. Cybersecurity specialists are in high demand, offering IT pros great opportunities and a rewarding lifestyle while protecting our people, liberty, and treasured institutions from cyber threats. Deploy your career in IT today at mycomputercareer.edu/CWP, an elite CompTIA certification partner.
VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
Why'd I go to the doctor? Working on the farm, my heart kept skipping a beat. I didn't think much of it, but my daughters made me get checked out. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit notimetowait.com. Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along. Which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter.
The Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show. You know, every summer people complain they can't sleep because it's hot outside, but a lot of the time it's not the weather, it's the mattress. So if you're waking up sweaty and kicking off the covers and flipping the pillow over like every 20 minutes, could be your mattress trapping heat all night long. You can switch to GhostBed. Their cooling technology is built right into every mattress, and it's not some expensive add-on that they try to upsell you on later.
Yeah, and if you're a hot sleeper, summer just makes that problem worse. What I noticed with my GhostBed is I actually stay comfortable throughout the night. No more waking up at 2 a.m. feeling like I just ran a marathon in my sleep. Plus, the support is fantastic. There's a reason hot sleepers are some of GhostBed's biggest fans. If you just read the reviews, you'll see that.
I love my GhostBed. By the way, they're giving you 101 nights to try it at your home for free now. That's basically the entire summer, just to see the difference for yourself. And right now, during their 4th of July sale, they're giving you, in the audience right now, an entire 10% off, too. With financing, some GhostBeds work out to be just $1 a day. That's not bad for the good sleep you're going to get. Go to ghostbed.com/MVCR. The promo code is MVCR. That's ghostbed.com/MVCR. The promo code, MVCR.
So Joe Rogan is doing an interview with UFC fighter Justin Gaethje. Gaethje is how you pronounce it. The TH is silent. And MMA trainer Trevor Whitman, talking about concerns ahead of the fight about how vulnerable they could be to a terrorist attack. And then you hear about that threat later on. But this was part of the conversation that includes Trump in this.
I was honestly really nervous, Joe. I was like, dude, there's like, just again, being around everybody and something could happen. The drones that they stopped, like, again, I wasn't knowing what to expect. And then until after the fight, because again, we couldn't take it in. It was a beautiful thing. And Justin,
I was like,
if I get taken out in the middle of the cage, how legendary would that be?
I said to Trump, I hope we don't die in a terrorist attack. He goes, we got to go somehow. I go,
That's what I mean. Everyone will remember it for the rest of eternity.
But no, I'll pass.
Sign me up, bud.
I'll pass.
Better the way it went.
Dude,
the way it went is better.
Thought that was hilarious. All right, we got to get to Nimrod.
When the going gets tough,
Damn it, this is too hard.
the dumb get dumber.
All right, Ian.
It's Nimrod's in the News on the Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show.
I love the poorly educated.
All right, for time's sake, I'll make this short for Nimrod's. It's Meta. They've got really low employee morale right now, so they're trying to cure that. You know with what? Snacks. And that's Nimrod's in the News.
Jamie Markley, David Van Camp, and Scott Robbins.
We just become best friends. Yep.
Making sense of it all.
Now I get it.
And having some fun.
Lighten up, Francis.
This is the Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show.
The Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show. Jamie Markley, David Van Camp, Scott Robbins. So J.D. Vance, Vice President in Switzerland for the talks with Iran. And he brings up trash talk.
What we told the Iranians yesterday is when you guys engage in what us millennials might call trash talk, you can't expect the President of the United States not to respond and not to correct the record. So when they say things that aren't true, the President is going to respond to it. I'm going to respond to it. Americans are going to respond to it. When they make threats that aren't rooted in reality, they have to accept that the President of the United States is actually going to set the record straight. That's all that happened. So yes, there was a little bit of threatening, there was a little bit of whining, but at the end of the day, the talks continued and we made great progress.
Okay. Except Iran now is saying, we didn't agree to let any inspectors in.
It's just, the beat goes on, man.
Yeah.
It's just,
it's what they do. They lie all the time. They may have told them in private that they were going to let this happen, and then publicly they're like, well, no, we're not going to do that.
Yes. I do think a lot of people are exhausted with the whole thing.
Yes.
Well, it does. It makes you weary because it just changes. Every 20 minutes you got something else that's happened.
Yes.
After the agreement's already done.
Yes. A lot of people not happy with it. Other people are trying to say, let's keep the whole thing in perspective of what's happened over 47 years. I get it, but yeah.
Well, one
there's
of the
some fatigue there.
Too is bootleg Hamas T-shirts. They want to put a damper on that.
That's too bad.
Yeah, they want only official merch.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Not the cheapies.
Yeah.
Well, and if you get caught selling it, you're beheaded.
Well,
they don't mess around.
There's a steep penalty attached to it.
Yeah,
there's no doubt.
There's no fines.
Yeah, but
got that right.
We go right to the punishment page. Yes.
David, you have a story from a local news affiliate?
I do, yes. So Oakland, they've actually been making some progress on crime because they've actually started putting people in jail and then done some other things like, the violence interruption, all that kind of stuff. They're actually trying to reach out to the people that they know are going to be a problem and try to head that off at the pass. Great. Okay. As long as the punishment side is there, that kind of program can work, by the way.
Yeah.
But KTVU somehow found the bad news about fewer car break-ins happening. A decline in car break-ins across Oakland is being welcomed as a public safety win, but is also contributing to a downturn for some local auto glass repair businesses. That's a real story on KTVU. Here's part of the report.
Okay.
At Low Price Auto Glass Repair in East Oakland, a site that's becoming increasingly rare, technicians replacing a door glass panel due to a break-in.
There is a door glass repair. If there is any break-ins, vandalism, that segment of my business has been down about 30%.
This phenomenon is not a one-off. Fox 2 reached out to roughly a half dozen glass repair shops in Oakland, and all tell a similar tale. Business is down substantially.
About 35%.
Well, hold on. You know what they need to do?
What was that?
Get in touch with the Southern Law Poverty Center, or whatever they're called.
Poverty Law Center,
Yeah.
They could go in there and bash some windows for
There
them.
you go.
Or pay somebody to do it, to drum up business.
There's got to be money involved, yeah.
I mean, they do it with racism.
Yes.
I'm sure they could do it with glass.
Well, sure.
I'm an idea
35
guy.
to 40. Yeah, it's a lot.
we've taken quite a hit.
The reason for the decline could be linked to several factors, including a corresponding decrease in auto break-ins.
What?
According to the Oakland Police Department Crime Dashboard, those types of crimes are down 37% year to date.
I would think you would want more crime.
I know. It's like, I get that maybe there's kind of a story there, but at the same time, you don't have to find every angle, right?
No, it's just a good thing.
This is the same outlet that, by the way, what was that, like 13 years ago? Remember that Asiana Airlines crash?
Yeah.
It went down, and they claimed that they found the pilots' names and the flight crew's names, and those names included Sum Ting Wong and Bang Ding Ao.
I do remember that, yes. Same outlet, huh?
Yes, same outlet.
Man, oh man. Cancer's cured, but the health industry is not making the profits they used to make.
Right. Chemotherapy companies are they're losing money.
Hemorrhaging. It's incredible.
It might be the fact that maybe people took their cars and left.
Well, that's possible, too.
Yeah.
You never know. I don't know if you happen to see this. Different roundups about, Father's Day. And the New York Times had this piece that was talking about transgender dads.
Oh, gosh.
This was an op-ed.
Transgender dads?
Yeah.
That were moms became dads?
The article in question, a guest essay titled, "To My Daughter, My Gender Was Never Complicated." Okay, it used a comic strip style to explore the trials and travails of a trans-identifying woman's foray into fatherhood. I'll just read from this. This is from the Daily Wire. The frames reveal that the author, Zach Elams, had been identifying as male for years, but had not officially announced to everyone that she was trans. But once she had a daughter, she had to learn to talk about things, in part because her daughter asked questions in public that made it necessary. In one frame, while at a public pool, the daughter drew stares by asking, "How did you grow a mustache if you were a lady?" In another, the daughter announced after school, "I told my friends at school that mom made you a cake when you got your surgery." The moral of the story, as the article played out, was that the daughter was ultimately so accepting of her gender that she realized it was adults who made things complicated, and that helped her to embrace her male identity. Okay. Now, I got to that part of the story, and I had to reread part because I was confused of what the real sex of the parent was. I know I'm a little slow on the uptake sometimes, but can you tell me, Scott?
Not really, because you got the mustache.
Yeah, I assumed a female that now
female to
identifies
male?
as male.
So, or what
it
are you
could be
saying?
male to female, though.
If I just ask you this, parent, dong or no dong?
Dong.
Wrong.
Yeah, I'd say no dong.
Wrong on the dong?
Sum Ting Wong, yes.
Gone full circle on this one.
Okay. In fact, yes.
Wrong!
Yes. No, it's the trans... Wait a second. Wouldn't that be a trans man then?
Yes.
But that's where I got confused the way that read, but it's actually a woman that's saying she's a dude. But the daughter was accepting, but it was adults that made it complicated.
Doesn't go that way as often, does it?
Well, I like, too, how...
Not as often, no.
There's always
not as many advantages.
There's always these types of essays that come out, and especially when it's told through the eyes of somebody's child.
Of course.
It always turns into, I had a kid to basically validate myself. Which is, you're a narcissist then. That's not the goal of parenthood.
100%. Yeah, different people were commenting on this. Matt Taibbi, who, I mean, used to always be on the left.
Hey, Rolling Stone magazine.
Yeah. Today's New York Times editorial on Father's Day is an all-timer, he put out there on X. Again, don't know where to put it on the funny versus horrifying axis.
Very simple. Yeah, that's a tough one.
And then Alex Berenson. I want to congratulate the New York Times for perfectly catching how the cultural elite view men and fatherhood this Father's Day. Yes to the Times, being a dad is something you do to feel better after having your, I can't say that word, the T word, for boobies.
Oh, no, you can't say that one.
The T's cut off. Mm-hmm. Cannot make it up. It is bonkers, man. Just...
Well, and I'm sure, and the story doesn't mention that, or nothing does there, that the child is gender fluid as well.
It does not mention that.
Because that's usually the case.
Yes. Or the woke parent that has, 3 or 4 kids that just happen to identify.
Yeah, they identify that way.
Yeah, exactly.
When the odds are astronomically against something like that happening.
Of course. But don't ever say social contagion.
Right, I know. I can't say that. No, that it's not a purse that you have, a coach purse, and your child is this. So you
exactly
going into social circles, yeah.
Yeah.
God.
Okay, a lot of sports were watched over the weekend, and, not a lot of attention really is paid to the World Cup, as you would think, since we are the host country.
Mm-hmm.
United States has won a couple.
Yeah.
Pretty much already
better than
advanced.
everybody thought, I think.
Yeah.
Right now.
But it is this story that has gotten a lot of attention. People from other countries coming here and loving the United States.
Yes. Oh, big time.
And you have another example of this, David?
It was an Australian guy who discovered Texas Roadhouse.
Oh, I bet he loved it. Yeah. Okay, roll it.
Yeah, I don't normally go to fancy restaurants, but I'm in America with my son, so I'm like, let's go to Texas Roadhouse. It's unbelievable. First of all, they give you these peanuts. You can eat as many as you want. Then they come out and they put this bread on the table, and I'm like, oh, I didn't order the bread. It's like, oh, that's free. And this bread it's as nice as bread can possibly be. It's got this fancy butter. Then they give you the Coke. Of course, it's America, so it's unlimited refill. You just leave there so happy. And then Australians are all like, yeah, but in America you've got to tip. No, you don't have to tip. You want to tip. These people are the most wonderful people in the world. I don't even know why you Americans are so angry all the time. You guys have Texas Roadhouse in your country. You should just be walking around wanting to hug everybody.
Yeah. That's fantastic.
I love that.
I know. These liberal women, seriously, we say this all the time. Go to another country for a while.
Yeah.
Man.
Texas Roadhouse want to hug people.
Yes.
That's a line they should use.
James Tallarico had a line we got to get to. And the 5 stories we're watching today coming right up.
Why'd I go to the doctor? Working on the farm, my heart kept skipping a beat. I didn't think much of it, but my daughters made me get checked out. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit notimetowait.com. Sponsored by Bristol Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
From the FIFA World Cup to competitive business environments, grand ambitions lead to game-changing achievements. At Bank of America, we're there to support businesses at every step, providing insights and expertise to help you gain an edge.
He shoots, he scores!
What would you like the power to do? Explore winning business solutions at BofA.com/gamechangers. Bank of America, official bank of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Ask yourself this question. Is it really worth holding on to that timeshare that you know you need to get rid of? Here's the truth. The average maintenance fee just went up over 17%. That could have been 117%, and there's nothing you can do about it. When you buy a timeshare, you give them a blank check for annual maintenance and assessment fees. I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. For 15 years, I've helped over 50,000 families cancel their timeshare. Not sell it, not transfer it, cancel it. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment and your maintenance fees would never go up? That's a lie. Are you ready to get rid of your timeshare once and for all? Simply call us and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit that explains all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your timeshare exit kit. 800-970-3355. That's 800-970-3355. 800-970-3355.
The Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show. Jamie Markley, David Van Camp, Scott Robbins, thank you for being here. It's time for the 5 stories we're watching today.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Number 5. U.S. Senate candidate out of Texas, James Tallarico, the Democrat running against Ken Paxton, says, well, he has looked to self-described trans-queer Latinx activist Roberto Henderson Espinoza for inspiration to overcome his whiteness and masculinity.
Unbelievable. I read that story, too. It's sickening.
Well, what are you doing to overcome your whiteness and masculinity, Scott?
Well,
he's doing the work.
Taking the advice. There's like 3 different.
It's a lot. Okay, so Henderson Espinoza uses he, they programs, pronouns, and self-describes as mixed race, autistic, non-binary, transgender, and Latinx.
Unreal.
Sounds like a never boring date.
Right. There's always something to do or not to do in this case. Arachnophobia on there, too.
Not predictable.
Number 4, another violent weekend in Chicago with a couple dozen people shot, at least 4 killed. President Trump asking, why isn't Governor Pritzker calling me for help? Number 3, UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer announced that he is resigning just 2 years after being elected. No prime minister has served a full term in 11 years. Number 2, Vice President J.D. Vance says Iran has agreed to let nuclear inspectors in whenever a final deal is made. Iran is denying that now. They're saying the Hormuz is closed, blah. Wake me up when something's done. When you can show me some demonstrable progress here. All right. And then number 1, well, this one does make me nervous a little bit. The U.S. Treasury Department has given a 60-day waiver allowing for the production, delivery, and sale of Iranian oil. That's immediate access to oil revenues, with a few exceptions being carved out.
Okay. People are not going to be happy about that. See what it means. Did happen to see this with World Cup coverage. The BBC. It's much bigger in other countries than it is in the United States.
Told, yeah.
Well, they hosted a World Cup studio show last week, and it was right after a match at Houston Stadium. And the show had an AI-generated image of Houston skyline in the background. They said which was mostly accurate, except one thing. The left side had rolling foothills and mountains.
In Houston?
Yes.
Houston, huh?
Your hometown, David. How is the skiing there?
Yeah. Well, it's great. Yeah. The highest elevation is I-10. Yeah. I mean, the rolling mountains. It's like, is this Austria or the Gulf Coast?
Going down I-10 and roller skates.
Apparently, the BBC hasn't commented on this yet.
Well, that's dumb.
But, of course, locals noticed, and the comments section is filled. The Houston mountain's actually gorgeous this time of year.
There's always snow on the top, actually. A lot of people don't know that.
Somebody said they should just do this. Build some mountains. Good for tourism. Why not?
Build some mountains.
I tore my ACL skiing on that mountain back in the summer of 2020. Yeah.
That reminds me of some of the, one of the Madden video games where you, start out in high school or something and then you make your way into the NFL.
Right.
And they would have the fake stadiums. And one of them was in Sugar Land, Texas, which is just outside of Houston.
Mm-hmm.
And there were, cactuses and cactuses all over the place. Those aren't a thing in Sugar Land, Texas. It's a swamp.
Right. The Houston Rockets tweeted out, just another beautiful day in the Houston Alps. Yeah, thought that was pretty good.
Oh, man.
Also saw a story, Scott, get your reaction to it, that cats might not reduce your stress as much as you thought.
No, well.
They tracked nearly 200 dog and cat owners, collecting almost 8,000 real-time reports about mood, stress levels, interactions with their pets. So they do say the good news is spending time with dogs or cats make people feel happier in the moment. But both types of pets provided similar emotional boosts. But when it came to stressful situations, researchers found something surprising. Neither dogs nor cats appeared to reduce the emotional impact of stress. And during upsetting moments, playing with a cat was actually linked to a stronger negative emotion. Do you find this to be true?
No, I don't, actually. No, I find my cats to be stress relievers more than stress makers. But they can be stress makers when they tear up the furniture. And
Oh, yeah. Have you had that still?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like the newer stuff?
Yeah.
That you got since you got married?
Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah, just one of the couches.
Just
it's
one.
bad. No.
It's not all the couch, just the one main one, where most people sit.
Well, my wife was like, well, we need to keep the cats off the furniture. I'm like, how are we going to do that? That's after we got married. That's almost impossible.
Can you do it, David?
It's
With
tough.
cats,
man.
it's tough.
Yeah, it's tough to keep them off the furniture.
Okay.
Yeah, you pretty much got to live with it, and but they also sharpen. I got things to put their claws in, too.
They sharpen their claws on the furniture?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. Well, I sent you
and then
a
it's it's really, you're not supposed to declaw them anymore, isn't that the
No, you can't. No, you don't want to do that.
You can't. Like, they outlawed it?
It's rule. Oh, it's really, really, really awful.
Okay.
I mean, the cat gets...
That used to be a thing. I don't know. I'm not a cat person.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Really
I sent you a picture of that spray that really does work.
Yeah,
you can put on the couch and the cats won't touch it.
You never got it?
No. I don't remember.
It was like 3 years ago.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, you got to send it to me again.
This
Yeah.
is the Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins show.
My wife listening right now, she's like, yeah, send like 10 bottles, David.
I'm not sending you the bottles. You're going to have to go buy it yourself.
No,
dude, you forwarded him like everything.
Yeah.
Like all you had to do is like click buy.
I don't remember that. That's weird. I have no memory of that. That's strange. But that's all right, David. I believe you.
Yeah. Well, I'm a witness. I remember.
No, I know. That's fine. I mean, if he sends it to me again, I'll make sure to order this time.
Okay.
Because I would do about anything. I'd dip them in chocolate. Now, if it meant they weren't going to do it.
Dip them in chocolate.
Well, that's just a saying. I don't
Gotcha.
mean
Okay.
anything
Heard
by
that
it.
saying before.
I know. No, nor will you ever again.
James Tallarico said, I know what being a man is all about. I can't wait to hear this
No,
clip.
he
I haven't heard
doesn't.
it. And around to What's Your Story? Coming right up. The Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins show. I'm Jamie Markley, the Gen Xer. David Van Camp's the millennial. The sexy boomer, that's Scott Robbins.
Mm-hmm.
So I know what being a man is all about.
Yes.
Said who?
James Tallarico. Yeah. This is the Democrat running for
Yeah,
U.S.
that guy.
Senate out of
He's
Texas.
He's some sort of plastic guy.
He's like 37. He's about my age. Still has a joint
Yeah.
checking account with his mom. I'm pretty
his
sure he was
mom,
breastfed up until his senior year of high school.
Ah.
That was just a joke, but I wouldn't be surprised. But yes, he was on. James Tallarico was on MS Now. Part of the conversation was titled, I'm not making this up, GOP seeks to paint Dem males as unmasculine. No, the GOP is just pointing it out.
Got nothing to do with it. Yeah, look at the guy. Listen to him.
Pretty much it, yeah.
Please.
Tallarico, he's going to set the record straight.
Okay.
What being a man is all about. It's taking responsibility. It is upholding your commitments to your family and to your neighbors. It's doing the right thing even when no one is watching. It's that strength, that character, that integrity.
By the way, I just want to point something out. This keeping commitments to your family makes sense.
Yeah.
To your neighbors. What kind of commitment do you make to your neighbor? Only Democrats talk like that. Regular people don't talk like that.
Like, are you talking about like staying within the HOA guidelines, or I mean that's
Exactly.
okay,
Right.
sure.
Cleaning up after yourself with a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, whatever.
Real men don't lie and cheat their way through life. They don't enrich themselves by stealing from other people. They don't sell their soul to the highest bidder. I said it at that event.
Okay.
Real men serve others, weak men serve themselves. And so I'm looking forward to having this debate about what it means to be a man, because they're trying to define it one way, and a lot of young men, the young men that are coming to our events, they're trying to figure that out in this changing world. And I want to provide them a different understanding of what being a man is all about. And I think it's resonating with people.
You'd want your son to run.
Yeah.
Run from that.
I mean, the individual theses that he lays out there, I don't disagree with, but that's not. But Republicans aren't just out there being like, yes, being a real man means you cheat and lie and steal all the time.
Of course not.
That's not what anybody's arguing. So it's a straw man argument. And then for that guy, the children of the corn dude, to be out there, trying to say I can redefine what masculinity is. When I mean, dude, I mentioned it during the top 5 things. Mm-hmm. He looks to a self-described trans queer Latinx activist, Roberto Henderson Espinosa, as his inspiration to overcome his whiteness and masculinity. And he talked about it on the podcast a few years ago about how this, again, what is it, trans queer Latinx activist helps him overcome his whiteness and masculinity.
My imagination is also just limited by my own background and identity, right? My whiteness, my masculinity, all those things limit my imagination about what's possible. So I have to continually press against that to try to expand the limits of what I'm dreaming of for our community. And that's where, Dr. Robin, your book helps me do that. And
oh my gosh,
your book.
Real men don't talk like that.
No.
They don't.
There's nothing real
They
about
tell
it.
the truth, even when it costs them something.
Well, they're talking about the book Activist Theology, which is about lays out a brand of progressive religious values aimed at fighting interlocking supremacies.
Okay.
It's always those words, interlocking supremacy. I mean, you know what?
Yes.
I don't know what the hell any of this means.
Like whiteness.
Interlocking supremacy.
You're guilty.
Yes. Well,
tell that to the kid born into poverty in Kentucky.
Yeah.
Shut the hell up.
Well, this person is also calling for transing religion as one approach to methodically dismantle the logic of the norm that grounds the reproduction of binarisms and theologies of complementarity.
Oh, make it stop. Just
oh, gosh.
It's just a cluster of words strung together.
Oh, yeah.
That, again, and they want you to think that you're just not quite smart enough to figure it out.
Yeah.
But you got to nod your head in agreement because you don't want to be that guy. Of course I understood it. Yeah, I absolutely did.
Yeah, but you
I'm not
always
dumb.
look up to the people that push back on nonsense like that.
I do.
We all do.
Yeah.
Here's another politician. Looks like in a little bit of trouble. Ruben Gallego. You remember the senator?
Oh, yeah. Swalwell's best friend.
Yeah.
Right.
Weren't they roomies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not only roomies, they shared money together.
Did they?
Yes.
Well, I mean, somebody's got to pay utilities, somebody the rent, right? Or
well, it's campaign money.
oh, okay. Well, that's different.
Yes. Politico had this story talking about the campaign finance records. And Ruben deployed donor funds to cover travel for his family, childcare, and a trip to the Super Bowl.
Well, generous donors.
And some, I suppose, don't even care where the money goes to because they're just greasing the wheels.
Oh, they're just buying a politician.
Yeah. So it may or may not, matter to them, but you're not supposed to do that. Man, oh, man.
Him and Swalwell.
Yeah, all these people, they're public servants, right?
Yeah. Just
they know what reward is if they get that gig.
Yeah.
Yes.
Got money coming in from all kinds of places, and you can abuse it, well, as long as you don't get caught. But some of them are getting caught, so we'll see what happens with Gallego. All right, it's that time. We do it a couple of times a day. Go around the table. It may not be the biggest story out there, but it caught your attention. You want to bring it in. So, David, what's your story here?
There's a lot of talk about the reflecting pool on the National Mall because Trump drained it, then repainted the bottom of it, and then the paint is peeling back. There have been some people busted for vandalism, and there's algae growing in it. Trump is saying, well, we may have to drain the reflecting pool once again. Well, some losers over the weekend decided to go to the reflecting pool in D.C. to protest in favor of the algae. They're rooting on algae.
Algae people.
How big of a loser do you have to be to spend your time over the weekend doing that?
Let's go, algae, let's go. Let's go, algae, let's go. Let's go, algae, let's go. Woo! Yeah, algae!
Okay. Whatever.
Well, the Daily Beast shared a photo of a dead duckling that had washed up in the reflecting pool. Not only, the Daily Beast says, not only has it caused an abundance of unsightly algae and peeling paint, but also dead wildlife. They're claiming that, yes, a duck was killed because there was some low-grade hydrogen peroxide poured in, which is like, that's not a thing.
They're killing ducks now.
They're killing ducklings.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure we're going to hear a whole lot more about it before the 4th of July.
Never had a chance to fulfill his duck life.
Yeah, no kidding.
Because of the president. Yeah,
It's very sad.
Yes.
All right, Scotty, what do you got for your story?
Oh, well, President Trump has put states on the hook for waste, fraud, and abuse. We know that going on, particularly with the food stamp program. And people lost their mind, the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. So we go to Michigan now. And Michigan said, hey, you can't look at our data. We're not giving it to you, federal government. So there was a reporter, Scott McClellan, from Real Clear Politics, who looked into this, and he got some he got some access to it. According to state and local records, over the past 3 years, Michigan has paid more than $4 million in food stamp funding to people with out-of-state addresses. They don't live there. State law requires food stamp recipients to live in the state for obvious reasons. It's one thing, they say, to let Michigan residents use their food stamps across state lines. Many people live near the borders. You got Ohio, you got Indiana, you got Wisconsin there. It's another thing entirely to pay money to people who don't live in Michigan. Michigan officials now, they say, have known about this problem for years. Yet they've allowed this theft of the government services to grow worse over time. In 2024, the state sent 1.6 million out-of-state addresses, 1.9 million in 2025. And last year, Michigan, by the way, sent 3,177 food stamp payments to out-of-state residents. So almost 4,000 people who don't live there
Feeding America.
receiving food stamps from Michigan. And they've done nothing about it. They've known about it. They've done nothing about it. But now they're howling because Trump has stepped in going, hey, we're going to cut you off from the federal money until you stop this nonsense.
Yeah.
Of course, he's a racist for that. You know that. But
of course he is.
At any rate, okay.
So over the weekend, for my story, saw a couple of shows. That show, I Will Find You on Netflix, is pretty good.
I haven't seen that one yet.
It's pretty good. Also watched the movie, and I was somewhat interested in this. If you're a dude and you're like, okay, like a date type of movie that I could stomach, sometimes they're hard to find. But that movie, Song Sung Blue.
Oh, yeah. I saw
Hugh
that
Jackman,
was on there, yeah.
Kate Hudson. Like, I read a couple of reviews. I'm like, that could be enjoyable. It's got some music. It's Neil Diamond music.
Well, the guy's a Neil Diamond tribute artist, right?
Yes, and it was based on at least somewhat of a true story.
Yeah.
So I was kind of interested in it. And so we're watching the movie, my wife and I, and, you know, it's enjoyable. And, by the way, I'm not going to spoil the entire thing, but it's a little spoiler alert. I don't know if you've read about the movie, you know this part. I didn't know it. There is a scene where Eddie Vedder calls this guy. Eddie Vedder of Pearl Jam. You're like, is this real? Did they write this into the movie? Did this really happen?
Mm-hmm.
And they were talking about Pearl Jam wanted this couple to open for them. Now, in real life, that did not happen. But I look it up. They did play with Pearl Jam during Pearl Jam's encore in Milwaukee in 1995. So as we're watching this unfold, all of a sudden, I look at my wife, I go, we were at that show. Oh, my gosh, that was the encore.
Oh, that's weird.
Isn't that crazy?
That's awesome.
It is also an inside joke with my wife and I because, you know, we were both into the band at that time, 30 years ago. And remember the day after the concert, we were talking about it. And I'm like, I don't remember seeing you as much into a show. You were singing. And so anytime we've heard Even Flow over the last 30 years, I'm like, you feel like singing? And then, you know, we give each other the business all the time, and I'll go, Even Flow! Like this or whatever.
Good stuff.
And I'm like, that was the Even Flow concert. She's like, you got to be kidding me. I'm like, no, we were there. Then that was the encore. And at the time, I had no idea who these people were.
Were they just out there? Were they introduced? Or?
No, Eddie Vedder brings them on.
And introduces them. Hey.
Yeah, you local, you know, really big around here, Lightning and Thunder, because that's the parts they play in the movie.
Wow.
And they did Forever in Blue Jeans.
Pearl Jam did.
Eddie Vedder sang it with them.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that was part of the encore.
Wow.
That was a year after you and I and my wife and some other friends were at a Pearl Jam show in Chicago.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's wild.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
So anyway, that was all part of watching that movie. And I would say, Okay, different people say, what a feel-good movie. Yeah, kind of sad, too. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say. But, yeah, just kind of wild that went down the way it did.
You like Tribute X, by the way?
Some.
I saw one this weekend, the Tom Petty one. It was really good.
Yeah, when they do it right, man, it can be a lot of fun.
Exactly, I agree.
I think that's true. Okay, pickleball player and a felony. What's that about? Nimrod's in the news in just a few, and a news update coming up.
My perfect day has sand, salt water, and friends. But my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis can take me out of the moment. Now I'm all in with clearer skin thanks to Skyrizi. Risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy. With Skyrizi, most people saw 90% clearer skin, and many were even 100% plaque-free at 4 months. Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Thanks to Skyrizi, there's nothing on my skin, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist-prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Visit Skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKYRIZI to learn more.
From the FIFA World Cup to competitive business environments, grand ambitions lead to game-changing achievements. At Bank of America, we're there to support businesses at every step, providing insights and expertise to help you gain an edge.
He shoots, he scores!
What would you like the power to do? Explore winning business solutions at BofA.com/gamechangers. Bank of America, official bank of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
Quiet down, Surprise! Your accountant just emailed to say your quarterly taxes are way higher than you were expecting.
At Progressive, we know small business owners don't usually like surprises because they cost you money. But a good surprise that could save you money? Getting discounts with a commercial auto quote from Progressive.
Also, your favorite employee is leaving. They're going to pursue their dream of being a veterinarian.
Surprise yourself. See if you can save in as little as 8 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Discounts not available in all states or situations.
The Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show. You know, a lot of people talk about the weight loss injections because the results do look dramatic. But a lot of people don't like needles. And even more people look at the different side effects that they can bring on, and they're like, I definitely don't want that. I don't want to be wearing a diaper or anything like that. So if you want to lose weight, significant weight, but you don't want needles or depends, there is something else that works for a whole lot of people.
Oh, yeah, and then you're not singing Forever in Poo Jeans. Doctors stepped in and created a weight loss supplement called Lean. It works like the shots, no needles. Lean uses studied ingredients shown to help manage blood sugar, control appetite and cravings, and support your body to lose weight and keep that weight off.
If you're a casual dieter, though, it's not for you if you're trying to drop, a couple of pounds here and there. Brickhouse Nutrition designed Lean for the frustrated dieter. 10 pounds or more to lose. If that's you, let's get you started right now. 20% off. You get free rush shipping, too. Just go to takelean.com. Use the promo code MVCR to add lean to your diet and exercise plan. That's MVCR at takelean.com.
News update, David Van Camp.
Tom Dans, he was appointed by Trump as the chair of the United States Arctic Research Commission in December. And in a article in The New Yorker, the author writes, when I met him for lunch in Washington earlier this year, he declined to speak further on the record, except to articulate a narrow, symbiotic vision for the future with Greenland and the United States. And the quote is this: my view is that the United States could take all the seafood Greenland could produce and cut out the middleman and keep it from China, and you could bring back all-you-can-eat shrimp at Red Lobster. All right, I've heard enough. This sounds like a deal. Let's rock and roll.
Done.
Absolutely. All right, got to get to Nimrods. Here we go.
When the going gets tough.
Damn it, this is too hard.
The dumb get dumber.
All right, Ian.
It's Nimrod's in the News on the Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show.
I love the poorly educated.
All right. Nimrod's in the News. We go to Florida. St. Augustine. You know, there's a lot of pickleball going on in Florida. A lot of pickup games. And this is what was going on there. It took a violent turn when this woman assaulted a stranger she was playing with, hit him in the head with her paddle multiple times, causing several cuts and a large amount of blood.
Dang.
It's crazy. The assailant, a woman named Michelle Bannister, she told police it was necessary to stop a, quote, violent attempt to attack her son. But deputies say there was no imminent threat to her kid. And it's unclear how old the son was, but old enough to play. And the police believe Michelle was enraged because the guy had critiqued the son's play. Like maybe he wasn't dinking the right way. Maybe he wasn't. Maybe he's stepping in the kitchen. I don't know what's going on. Not sure. But she's been charged with felony aggravated battery with a deadly weapon and false identification because she gave police a fake name, calling herself Ayanna Lay. Before officers tracked her down. I know.
I think you're calling Moe's with that one.
And then they talked to some people that often play pickleball there and manage it and stuff, and this is what this lady
That
said.
wouldn't be the one who I would pick that would be feisty at all, that would have trouble coming his way. It would hurt a lot.
Yeah, that would hurt. My gosh, man.
Dang.
Boom, 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 boom. Don't tell my kid how to play pickleball. And that's Nimrod's in the News.
Jamie Markley, David Van Camp, and Scott Robbins.
We just become best friends. Yep.
Making sense of it all.
Now I get it.
And having some fun.
Lighten up, Francis.
This is the Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show.
The Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show. Jamie Markley, David Van Camp, Scott Robbins. I heard somebody talking about this over the weekend, talking about deportations are wrong. All deportations.
All of them, yes.
The crazy left has taken over the Democratic Party.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
I mean, it's not like this is some wild statement. It's you just get more used to it every day.
Yeah. Well, this is Democrat congressional candidate Daria Liza Avila Chevalier says that, yes, all deportations are wrong.
What's your name again?
Daria Liza Avila Chevalier.
Just being ornery doing that to you, David. Sorry. Okay, here we go.
And the reason I say that is because we have a criminal system. It is imperfect, but it exists. And it is one that if we accept as the process by which we want to engage with these issues, right, the issues of harm, issues of criminality, what have you, then we need to make sure that it is one that isn't also discriminatory on the basis of where people were born, right?
I agree. They should all do way more time than what they're doing right now,
no
matter where they're from. Longer jail sentences, yes.
Right, to subject someone who has committed a crime to both a criminal system and then additionally to an immigration system that also detains them in the very same facilities that people who are convicted of criminal convictions are also held, right? And then deported and ripped away from everything they know and love. That is also punishment. And that is punishment not on the basis of the crime they committed because they already served their time when they were processed in the criminal system. It is double punishment. And if we truly believe that double jeopardy is something that is unconstitutional, something that is unethical, something that is against the principles of equality in this country,
jeopardy,
we cannot subject people to that on the basis of...
Is she still talking?
Yes.
What?
Basically, it re-victimizes a criminal if you deport them after they serve a prison term.
Well, see, I understand that. I understand what you just said.
Yes.
She lost me about halfway through it because there were exit ramps and she kept blowing by them.
It's the filibuster. That's what the left loves to do when they're making an argument.
You're right.
Because the basic argument of, well, it re-victimizes a violent criminal if you deport them just because they are here illegally, that argument makes no sense to anyone.
Nope.
Now you throw a bunch of faculty lounge language in there, and you just run out the clock essentially. Then people are, well, it's classic McGurkin.
Yes.
Which Scott Robbins defines as a bunch of words that sound somewhat good together.
Yeah, individually, and you throw them all together. It's a blender of nonsense.
Yes.
It is, but white liberal women will listen to that and they'll nod yes and say, mm-hmm.
I know, but they don't know what she just said. I would love to ask them, what did she just say?
Yeah.
David explained it in 10 words.
Yeah.
She's flippity, flippity, floop, floop all over the place.
Yeah. I think what she's saying is people should be able to break the law and not ever be deported.
Yes.
The faculty lounge stuff, I'm so over it right now.
Yeah.
Just shut up.
Yeah, you've had enough.
You know, learn how to speak. I mean, brevity is the spice of life, man. Get on with it.
Yeah. You don't have to use that many words.
Yeah.
No, she does, though.
4-hour movie that could have been done in 90 minutes.
Could have been an email.
Yes. Could have been an email. Yeah.
By the way, did you see that Lindy Lee person? She was the Democratic insider. She was the fundraiser. She had relationships with people with big money, Democratic donors. She's got a book coming out. She blew the whistle.
Did she?
Yeah. So she's going to expose Democrats who covered up Biden's cognitive decline.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well.
Yeah, she did a whole interview. I mean, she's going to be on the book tour.
Yeah. She's already kind of been out there before this, even before she got a book deal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She was ticked off.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the people wasted their money.
Yeah.
You said he was fine. The guy wasn't fine, and you knew it. So she said whatever was out there, it wasn't the truth. They wanted him to go. It's also in my book. I will be telling people exactly who was aware of Biden's cognitive decline but pretended otherwise. And, went on to say, I remember getting a text from Adam Schiff. It's in the book. Schiff was saying, I'm telling you right now, he needs to go. Talking about Biden.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, okay, exactly what were people saying when they appeared on cable news, and what were they saying behind the scenes? So, I mean, it's one of those when it comes out, I don't know that any of us will read the book, but there will be excerpts, and we'll be going over those, and I'm sure that there's some people that don't want this stuff to come out.
Yeah.
No, I want to read it.
Well, it's very opportunistic, and that's why it's always I would keep her at an arm's length, because she's only doing this now that there are no professional repercussions. She's cashing in now.
100%.
No doubt.
But I always take it as it doesn't mean it's not true.
Yeah.
Right.
And I want to know exactly what she has to say about people. So there are a lot of candidates who pulled themselves against Biden and then realized that they couldn't beat him in a primary, which is interesting. She said, I've seen the polling data, and I also include that in the book, polling no one has seen before. Right before Kamala ascended, we stacked her against Buttigieg, Newsom, Shapiro, Whitmer, all of them, and she couldn't have beat him from the people that wanted there to be like sort of this open primary kind of thing.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, Kamala would not have done well. They knew that from the internal polling, which might be the reason why Biden, totally knifed the rest of the party and said, yep, I put my support behind her.
Well, and I don't blame him for doing that.
I don't either. No. Looks interesting.
Gal. And, I saw that video, too, a couple of times over the weekend of him meandering on stage and everybody's gone but him.
Oh, at Obama's presidential library opening?
Granddaughter mumbling thing that he did?
Yes.
I mean, it gets sadder every time I watch it. It's like they just left him out there.
Well, who was supposed to save him? Dr. Jill? She wanted to get her photo taken with Big O.
Yeah. Right. She's like he's like right behind, or she's right behind Big O.
Oh, of course.
Like running after him almost.
Yes.
And there's Joe just wandering around.
Yeah.
And then, where's my granddaughter? And I don't even know, I'm guessing she was in the audience somewhere.
I don't know, man.
But he's looking for, I think, because he needs help.
I don't know if it was her or somebody else.
Well, you saw her.
You saw her? I don't know.
I don't know.
Who?
But again, the more I watched that, the more I thought, yeah, can you imagine if he ran and won again? This guy?
Oh, yeah, I know. 100%.
Excuse me. And what am I doing here?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Somebody help.
Well, you can see the group bus is leaving, and when they do the head count, Joe's not on the bus.
Well, by the way, speaking of Obama, we got to get to this. calling Michelle Obama a man is killing black women?
Yes.
Who said that?
Apparently so. Yeah, some lady named Dr. Frida Fisher, like an academic, left-wing activist. She was interviewed by Joy Reid, and they talked about that UFC fighter who said after the fight, Michelle Obama's a man. and apparently this like almost gave her a heart attack.
Okay, roll it.
I felt my heart having palpitations. I felt my chest tighten. I felt personally humiliated as a black woman, as First Lady Michelle Obama is.
Oh,
and it took me immediately, Joy, to the data that we have. We literally have data that systemic racism, chronic discrimination, and also public humiliation, we have data that these things increase cardiovascular negative outcomes. And as I sat there experiencing those emotions, I know I'm not alone. I realized this is what happens. This is why so many black people, and black women specifically, have poorer cardiovascular outcomes when compared to other ethnic groups. This is why so many of us have increased strokes.
Hold on a second.
I can't follow this. Okay.
Apparently, I think what she's saying is this, that a UFC fighter, by saying Michelle Obama is a man, playing on the whole Big Mike thing. Right. I don't know if he was doing it tongue-in-cheek or for real. I don't know. I'm not sure. But by doing that, that goes right at the cardiovascular health of black women.
Yes.
Like, if you remember all those videos when they were going to, really clamp down on the SNAP benefits and you can only buy certain stuff.
Right.
And they were shoving, donuts and every bad food you could think of, the sodas, the high-calorie drinks, all that into shopping carts.
Yeah.
That's because someone somewhere said Michelle Obama was Big Mike. They were forced to become morbidly obese.
Yes.
And lose their cardiovascular health.
Yes, that's it.
Well, I mean, the Surgeon General has put together a list of things that may give you a heart attack. Calling Michelle Obama as a man was not one of them.
But that's why she's out there on Joy Reid's show to educate people on that.
That's a strange argument. That's one of the weirdest ones.
Oh, yeah. The whole thing, the discrimination and everything else. I just don't think people buy it anymore.
No. Well, I think because most people can look at that and say, wait a minute, because somebody said something about a person who shares your race, you were having heart palpitations? People,
right.
Most normal, well-adjusted people don't think of themselves first by their skin color.
No. Not unless that's how you make your living.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
as a race hustler.
A perennial victim.
Yes.
But that is odd because it was some UFC guy. I mean, what?
Oh, I know. I
mean,
heard what those guys
probably
say?
not. No, but
I know.
Heart palpitations.
Yeah.
Wow.
Happen to see this food delivery robot got caught in the middle of a SWAT situation. A DoorDash food delivery robot called Dot the Robot.
Poor Dot.
Have you seen this, David?
No.
Delivery in the Chandler, Arizona area, right where a SWAT situation was unfolding, and it rolled right in, ignored police commands to get out of there. So the robot's on a mission. He's not going to be delayed.
Yeah, one thing to do.
Yeah. So then SWAT had to call DoorDash. So a tech came, collected the robot, and then hauled it away in a truck.
People, you know what, man? People in standoffs are going to just start ordering something on DoorDash now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not going to listen to these. Hey, you need to stop it. Nope. I'm on mission.
Yes.
Just keep rolling right through.
That's funny.
Did you happen to hear this story about parents sentenced to 50 days in prison for homeschooling their kids?
What?
No.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Oh, boy.
I think you'll be surprised what country this is happening in. Yeah, we'll get to that story coming up in a few. And the 5 stories we're watching today coming right up.
Progressive presents Employee of the Month. Small Business Edition. Today's recipient from Lucky Larry's Landscaping, Larry! Larry's saved his business money with a quick commercial auto quote from Progressive. Does it help he's his own marketing manager, accountant, executive assistant, and never been late? Technically, yes, but saving really put him over the edge. So, Larry, give Larry a round of applause. Be your own Larry. See if you could save in as little as 8 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
I love a day on the water with friends, but my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis sometimes holds me back. Now I'm all in with clearer skin thanks to Skyrizi. Risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy.
Teaching music is my passion, but my active psoriatic arthritis can limit me at times. Now I'm treating my joint symptoms with Skyrizi.
With Skyrizi, most people with plaque psoriasis saw 90% clearer skin at 4 months.
Or if you are an adult with active psoriatic arthritis, Skyrizi helps you move with less joint pain, stiffness, swelling, and fatigue.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
There's nothing like clearer skin.
There's nothing like better movement, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi. Visit Skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKY-RIZZI to learn more.
From the FIFA World Cup to competitive business environments, grand ambitions lead to game-changing achievements. At Bank of America, we're there to support businesses at every step, providing insights and expertise to help you gain an edge.
He shoots, he scores.
What would you like the power to do? Explore winning business solutions at BofA.com/gamechangers. Bank of America, official bank of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
The Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show. Jamie Markley, David Van Camp, Scott Robbins, and the 5 stories we're watching today.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Number 5, a federal judge has thrown out the Justice Department grand jury subpoenas targeting Minnesota Governor Tim Walz and Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey after ruling that they were part of a revenge campaign by the Trump administration. Tossed out.
So, who's going to overturn this?
Well, nobody.
Oh.
Yeah. Interesting.
Usually just goes right up and keeps rolling and rolling and rolling.
Yeah. Number 4, a former Illinois teacher living in the United States illegally who was involved in a 2024 Tren de Aragua mass shooting that killed 3 people at a house party. Well, she's finally been arrested by federal authorities. Giovanna Mercedes Moreto Ochapenti was arrested after the shooting but released without notifying ICE. So a couple of years later, a year and a half later, she is in federal custody once again.
It'd be a crime, though, to deport her.
Right, re-victimizing.
We learned that about 20 minutes ago.
Yeah. Fantastic teacher.
Yeah.
Number 3, UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer has announced he is resigning just 2 years after being elected. And the thing is, he won in like a landslide. 2 years later. See you later.
So you lose favor with your party there, you're out.
Dang.
That's it.
Yeah. And number 2, Vice President J.D. Vance says Iran has agreed to let nuclear inspectors in whenever a final deal is made. There was some chatter in Iran. No, we didn't agree to that. Then they said, yes, you did. And they said, okay, we did. But the strait is closed. No, it's not. It's open. But I don't. Again, wake me up whenever something happens. However, number 1, the U.S. Treasury Department has given a 60-day waiver allowing for the production, delivery, and sale of Iranian oil in most cases.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the reaction to that. What does it mean? Like, yeah, you got to keep the strait open. Come on.
Yeah. Or it's stabilizing.
You're giving a lot. Feels like you're giving a lot.
Yeah. Or it's like, stabilizing oil production around the world to avoid a depression. And then all of a sudden, the bombing starts once that threshold has been tipped. I have no idea.
I have no idea either. Stock market is responding today.
Yeah, crude oil dropped too again.
Oh, yeah.
So that part's good news. All right, I mentioned this couple. It's in Brazil. Become the first parents in the country to be criminally convicted for homeschooling their kids. Sentenced to 50 days in prison after a judge ruled their curriculum, check it, failed to include state-approved content on gender, sexuality, and cultural diversity.
Isn't that the reason you homeschool your kids? You can keep them away from that garbage?
Yes.
Yeah.
But with this couple, the sentencing judge found that the home education program for their daughters, aged 15 and 11, didn't include instruction on, quote, gender and sex education or tolerance and diversity. And the court also cited the girls' musical tastes as evidence of cultural neglect.
What?
What?
Yes, because neither daughter expressed a liking for trap, the American hip-hop subgenre popular in Brazil. Oh, they don't like trap.
What?
Well,
okay.
Wait a minute.
That's cultural neglect.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Oh, my gosh.
I never heard of such a thing.
I know. I saw the story. I'm like, oh, I got to bring this in.
Trap. They don't like trap.
Like
yes.
The city of Nashville kicking you out because you don't like Dolly Parton, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Or, I don't know, this Brazilian folk genre? Sertanejo?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the judge concluded the parents had failed to provide adequate cultural education.
Oh, my gosh.
Now, both daughters are accomplished pianists who speak multiple languages. That doesn't matter.
They don't listen to trap.
They don't listen to trap, and they didn't get educated in the alphabet mafia.
Right.
Jeez. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, they don't know the anatomy of ladyboys. This is terrible.
Yeah. So it's 50 days in jail for both of them.
Ladyboy probably does trap music, too.
The couple, by the way, their last name's Donardi. They started homeschooling their daughters in 2020 after observing shortcomings in the public education system during pandemic-era remote learning.
Well, yeah, of course. Yeah.
And who could blame them for that?
No, you can't.
This is the Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show.
That's nutty.
Yes.
The music you listen to. Wow.
Brazil. I don't think a lot of people would guess
Brazilian
that.
folk music.
Yeah, that too. All right, biggest story today, David?
They're going to haul me away because I don't like Bruce Springsteen.
Right. Oh, yeah. So, yeah.
Wow, man.
What, your kids don't like Jay-Z?
Yeah.
You're homeschooling. Yep, jail. Oh, my gosh.
They don't recognize the genius of Run DMC or NWA.
No.
Morgan Wallen doesn't stand a chance.
No. Better believe that, man. Okay. I guess you're ready for your big three?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Scott Robbins trifecta coming up. Oh, a dude in Louisiana, too. Hero. We got to get to that story, too, coming up. The Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Jamie Markley, the Gen Xer. David Van Camp's the Millennial, and the Sexy Boomer. That's Scott Robbins, who has his trifecta coming up, his top three stories. The New York City deputy mayor is talking about extreme heat killing more Americans every year than hurricanes, floods, and tornadoes.
Okay.
And it's not recognized. Boy, they don't give up on this climate stuff, do they?
Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much, Mayor. It is officially summer in New York City. For millions of working New Yorkers, heat isn't just uncomfortable. It's hazardous. Extreme heat kills more Americans every year than hurricanes, floods, and tornadoes combined. And we know because of climate change, it is only getting worse.
How do we know that?
Mm-hmm.
She knows that.
I've seen a lot of facts and figures that would say that's actually not accurate.
Right.
More flies in the barn.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The number of days above 90 degrees is projected to increase significantly in the years ahead. And despite all of this, extreme heat is still not recognized under federal law as a workplace hazard.
Okay.
Well,
you want to keep going?
Is that
Just like,
because that'll fix it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you just name it that.
No enforceable national standard, no guaranteed protections, workers on the clock, in the heat, with no clear legal right to shade, rest, or water, even though we know that those basic steps save lives.
Dude,
what are we talking about here?
I mean,
I don't know.
I'll tell you, man, somebody in the construction industry who doesn't take care of the workers in that way is not going to be in the construction business very long.
Oh.
Deny yourself a drink of water?
Yes, you cannot have a drink of water.
Get back up there!
Man, I'm thinking of my dad working the trains.
Oh, gosh.
You know, when they didn't have a heat index, but you knew it was 97 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to guess, what, 105, 110?
At least.
Yeah. My gosh.
My dad worked in factory.
Oh, yeah, dude. Some of those run up to 120.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. He got to drink water, though.
Well, the way she talks about it, no water.
Yeah, right.
Well, in New
You
York
will
City,
not drink.
New York City in particular, one of the biggest sources of heat death is the subway system because it's not air conditioned. And so, I don't know, maybe focus on that.
Yeah,
They're not really interested in solutions, though. That's the problem.
No, just you're a victim.
Yeah.
Well, there's no money in solutions.
Yeah.
No. And I don't know if this is going to happen or not, but it's looking like Elon Musk may be suing Ro Khanna.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
I did see that, yeah.
So Ro Khanna said Elon Musk needs to answer for the 4.5 million kids dying because of Doge cuts. Elon is saying it's time to sue this liar.
Yeah.
The reality is that money was being sent to corrupt politicians under the guise of aid. Liars and stock inside traders like Ro the robber should be in prison, said Elon.
Well,
the standard applied by Doge was very simple and easy. Provide contact information for the recipients of aid so that we can confirm it's not fraudulent. Wow.
Well, I think it is kind of interesting to the point of USAID is now that a lot of that money is not going to organizations, non-governmental organizations in South America. All of a sudden, there's like a lot of right-wing or conservative people winning presidencies. Colombia is the latest example. Very interesting. Yeah. Correlation is not causation, but it is quite interesting.
Yeah, no kidding. Another story out there. This was a nice story, I thought. The heroes really should be applauded more often when they do something like this. This dude, Jordan Matthew, Louisiana, rescued 3 people caught in the rip current there, the beach. Saved a young boy first, then guided one woman to shore before swimming back out to rescue another woman who was just exhausted. Carried one of them on his shoulder, bringing her to safety, and then talked about it afterwards.
When I'm coming back from dropping them off, they started jumping, flagging me down. The waves were crashing over their heads. Like, it was a rough, sight. She, drifted out pretty far. I was telling her to go with the current. I don't know, they were, exhausted. I didn't want them to, run out of energy, so I'm just, stay calm, There's this thing I call absolute focus, and I activated that, in my mind.
Yeah.
Absolute focus activated in his mind.
There's a button that you press.
Yeah. That's very funny.
Well, sometimes you're trying to save somebody, and when they're panicking, they can take you down.
Oh, yeah.
Flailing around and everything else. Man, spooky situation, dude.
Absolute focus, maximum effort. Let's roll.
Absolute focus, yeah.
Yes, that's what it takes. All right, are you ready for your big 3, Scotty?
Yeah, sure.
All right, here we go.
Are you ready?
1, 2, buckle my shoe on.
It's the 3 most important news stories of the day.
I hit the trifecta.
Well, at least according to Scott Robbins. It's the trifecta on the Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show.
Every day about this time, Scott Robbins' top 3 stories, helped by his hero.
I'm Casey Kasem.
Hey, Casey. You watch the U.S. Open this weekend?
Yeah.
Did you? I know you're a big golf fan, so yeah.
I'm ready.
You like Wyndham, do you?
Nope.
No, I didn't think. Very few people do.
Boy, man,
Clark.
Fans gave it to him, huh?
Yeah, they did.
3.
Gave him the business.
Number 3, an ad at the U.S. Open is appalling some fans.
Yeah, golf fans that were attending the 3rd round of the U.S. Open this past Saturday left stunned when an airplane buzzed the course, towing a big advertisement promoting obtaining abortion pills by mail.
Whoa.
The ad was paid for by Mayday Health, a Massachusetts-based nonprofit dedicated to highlighting the availability of abortion medication and birth control pills across the country. It just felt gross, said one fan. I'm sure that's exactly what the group intended, which is really a shame. These kids kept pointing out the banner and asking their parents, what does that say? And it was clear they had no clue how to respond. Amy, what do you even say, said another parent.
I'm surprised they didn't advertise it to that crowd as a mulligan pill.
Well, you know, David, very clever on your part right there.
Day before Father's Day, too. Nice.
Yeah,
Classy.
especially when there were so many golfers and spectators with strong faith. Felt like an intentional distraction by outside agitators. Well, it was.
Wow. I hadn't even heard about that.
Yeah, well, they obviously didn't show it on TV.
Yeah.
But, wow. And I think maybe that's what they were hoping for.
Maybe.
That they might get a plug on TV while it was up there, but that didn't happen. So
It was odd in that, boy, I don't know if you've ever seen an American-born player where the crowd was against him so much they were rooting for bad shots.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
I mean, you knew the crowd would be with Scotty Scheffler going for the career Grand Slam, all that. But, dude, when people are yelling, get in the sand!
Well, didn't he wreck the
Wyndham Clark?
clubhouse? Yeah.
Oh, at Oakmont last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's lost his cool a number of times. He's not the most likable guy.
Apparently not. I didn't know a lot about him, but, man, I could tell from the crowd they didn't like him.
Yeah, they were not rooting for him at all.
Now, there was a cool moment when he won that his dad was there, and Father's Day, and he gave him a big hug. And
well, and he owned it. I mean, he did say, he
unfortunately screwed it up, and I'm an idiot,
what does he say? Something like, some of it's deserved, like the crowd being against me.
I saw his real ugly wife give him a hug. And
that was a girlfriend.
Okay, kidding. I bet.
Did you say real ugly?
No, they're not. That's just golfers.
Scott will always say, what is it with the golfers and the women? Oh, my gosh, what a smoke show.
It's crazy.
It's a little thing called money and high living.
Race car drivers and golfers, guaranteed.
You know what? I hadn't even heard this yet. I think Scheffler talked about the crowd being against Wyndham Clark.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh,
I haven't heard this yet. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, when do you want to hear it?
I mean, the crowd was tough today. I mean, New Yorkers, I think, are tough people. There was a good turnout from the fans. You know, they you like seeing the fans cheer for you. I think sometimes it can get a little too much when, you know, balls are kind of going off greens and you start hearing cheers. That felt a bit much to me. But at the end of the day, you know, I can't control fan behavior. It's being in the arena is not for everybody. You know, there's been crowds that have been for me in my career. There's been crowds that have been significantly against me in my career. You know, I think of Portrush was a scenario for me where, you know, Rory's in his hometown, or not his hometown. He's in Ireland and not far from where he grew up. And, you know, crowds can be tough. And being in the...
Yeah, that is true. They can be tough. It's funny. There are different accounts on X, and there's one account that's Shooter McGavin from Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
And the Shooter Gavin account said, a lot of poor Wyndham Clark talk today with the New York fans. Please. Did he ever have a beach fly onto the green mid-putt? No. Did he ever have two bikers in the woods off 17 having sex mid-chip? No. Did he ever have a 9-iron destroyed on the tee box? No. No. He's no shooter. Which is pretty funny.
Now, on with the countdown.
You know, and by the way, just to wrap that whole thing up,
yeah,
the next guy who says get in a hole should be electrically shocked.
I've said it for years. No one likes the get in the hole guy.
That guy makes me crazy.
Get in the hole!
Yeah,
it's never been done before, jackass.
It's not clever. No, it's just dumb. All right. Yeah.
Now, on with the countdown.
Yeah, sorry, Casey. The Scott Robbins trifecta up to number
2.
Number 2, Alyssa Milano is a nut, and you love talking about her.
Happy Juneteenth, Alyssa Milano tweeted out. And she had a big print. Reparations are realistic and necessary.
Oh, okay.
Do it now. Now, people pointed out after she said that this is the same person who begged people to support her kids' travel baseball team.
I remember.
Remember that?
Yes.
Okay. You first, Milano.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but no, that didn't go. It's a good laugh, though. People were just burying her online, though. Truly is a moron. I mean, begging others to pay for her kids' baseball trip, and now the first one to step up and pay her own money to people who deserve reparations.
Yeah, you first.
And
How about
the countdown
them?
continues.
The Scott Robbins trifecta, top 3 of the day.
And finally, 1.
Number 1, somebody found something very rare and is $30,000 richer for it.
I'm a collector. I'm a novice collector, not a collector like a lot of people are collectors. I don't sink, thousands of dollars into something that I collect. It may be worth $1,000 now, but it wasn't when I collected it, okay?
Well, you put thousands of dollars into your collection. I think that's fair to
if
say.
you total it all up, perhaps. Yeah, perhaps. But most of the stuff was promotional items and other things that I've gotten over the years, right? There was a 3-page Michael Jordan love letter that was sent to his high school sweetheart. She sold it for $32,025. He signed it.
Love letter.
Yeah, to her at the time. He was in high school. He was smitten with a gal. And
was it provocative?
He wrote her a letter. No, just a goofy, high school love letter.
Got it.
But it got $32,000 because, there's never been one to come to auction before. So this is a rarity, my friends.
So when you have that, what do you do with it?
Oh, I frame it. I mat it and frame it.
And then people come over, and what do you say?
I say, hey, look at this. I got the Michael Jordan love letter he wrote to his his high school sweetheart.
Okay.
Ever seen that before?
No.
Yeah, so
You're going to tell them about the time that you saw Michael Jordan naked?
I could pivot to that, yes, because that is true. And it was after a basketball game, David. Don't make it sound weird, okay? It's not like we were doing a movie.
It was a charity basketball game.
Charity basketball game. We showered after the game. And
it was steamy.
I've said it before, and I'll say it a million times. Michael Jordan was a gifted man in many, many ways. And I usually leave it at that. That's my parting shot when I do my speaking engagements. Should I leave it out of the act? Is that what you're telling me with your silence? You've heard it before.
I've heard it for years.
Yeah.
Yes. And every time, all I can picture is you with your eyes like saucers looking at his genitalia.
Not true.
Going, what guy does
Not
that?
true. Quick glance.
And there you have it.
Quick glance and
Weird
glanced
part
away
is
real
when you
quick.
loof at his back. I thought that was odd.
Okay, see, that never happened. That never happened.
He didn't even ask for it.
Can you touch the middle of your back, Mike? I'm here to help. Something like that.
See, that's
I'm joking.
You're taking it.
Why do you look at another guy's junk? Why do you do that?
Dude, it was a glancing shot.
Nimrod's in
That's all.
the news. To the news update next.
He's Michael
That's
Jordan.
what he said.
Progressive presents Employee of the Month. Small Business Edition. Today's recipient from Michaela's Mobile Spa, Michaela! Michaela got a quick business insurance quote from Progressive and chose from over 30 customizable coverages. Sure, it helps she's her only employee and does literally everything, but while others would rest on their laurels, Michaela was hard at work saving big. So take that, hypothetical other employee who doesn't exist. Be your own Michaela. See if you could save in as little as 8 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Coverage is not available in all states or for all vehicles and coverage selections.
You still thinking job change in the new year?
Yeah, I need something that's in high demand and more stable in this economy.
IT?
Yeah, cybersecurity, maybe even AI.
That's what I did.
Really? How?
Went to My Computer Career. You don't need any prior experience, and you could start your new career in a matter of months. A lot of IT pros go to school there, too, to level up.
Sweet. Are classes online or on campus?
Both.
Wow, I'll check it out. Thanks.
Make this your year. Take the free career evaluation now at mycomputercareer.edu, an Elite CompTIA certification partner. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
I love a day on the water with friends, but my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis sometimes holds me back. Now I'm all in with clearer skin thanks to Skyrizi. Risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy.
Teaching music is my passion, but my active psoriatic arthritis can limit me at times. Now I'm treating my joint symptoms with Skyrizi.
With Skyrizi, most people with plaque psoriasis saw 90% clearer skin at 4 months.
Or if you are an adult with active psoriatic arthritis, Skyrizi helps you move with less joint pain, stiffness, swelling, and fatigue.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
There's nothing like clearer skin.
There's nothing like better movement, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi. Visit Skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKY-RIZI to learn more.
The Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins Show. You know, every summer people complain they can't sleep because it's hot outside. But a lot of time, it's not the weather, it's the mattress. If you've woke up like sweating and you're kicking off the covers, it could be your mattress trapping heat all night long. You can switch to Ghost Bed because their cooling technology is built right into every mattress. It's not like some expensive add-on that they try to upsell you later.
Yeah, and if you're a hot sleeper, summer just makes the problem worse. And what I noticed with my Ghost Bed is I actually stay comfortable through the night, not only because of the cooling feature, but the support. It's fantastic. And there is a reason hot sleepers are some of Ghost Bed's biggest fans. Just read the reviews, and you'll see it.
Yeah, Ghost Bed gives you 101 nights to try it in your home, too. That's basically the entire summer to see the difference in the Ghost Bed yourself. And right now, during the big 4th of July sale, they're giving you an extra 10% off with financing some Ghost Beds. By the way, that works out to about $1 a day if that's what you choose to do. Go to ghostbed.com/MVCR. Use the promo code MVCR. That's ghostbed.com/MVCR.
News update, David Van Camp.
Well, with all of the Tulsi Gabbard COVID origin stuff coming out, people are sharing their favorite moments from COVID, and I had never seen this one before. Western Australia, they wanted to reach out to the Aboriginal community to tell them to get the COVID vaccine. So they brought in a translator. The problem is that the translator is basically just speaking English. Here it is.
This is an important message to keep Aboriginal people safe.
So that's the lawmaker.
Mm-hmm.
And the message, a proper important one, to keep everybody safe one.
Keep everybody safe.
You can die from the corona or get really sick.
Oh, my gosh.
You can pass away from this corona, or you can get really sick one.
It's just a different accent.
I never thought I could get a job as an interpreter, but now the dream is alive.
I know. I didn't know I speak Western Australian Creole. I had no idea.
That's strange, isn't it?
Is that Nimrod's in the news?
Could be.
It seems like it, doesn't it?
When the going gets tough.
Damn it, this is too hard.
The dumb get dumber.
All right, Dean.
It's Nimrod's in the news on the Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins show.
I love the poorly educated.
All right. Nimrod's in the news. We go to southern Indiana, Charlestown. When it's deer hunting season, there's laws. You just can't start picking off deer from, your truck inside the cab. This dude, that's all he was doing. Other people are like, hey, we got to call this in. He's killing all the deer. 100 charges this guy's facing.
Oh, my.
And that's Nimrod's in the news.